Hello and welcome back to City Skylines, where we have a way too big dam in a beautiful city below that's having serious death care problems because of all the people who died. Well, that was kind of my fault, but we're going to ignore that. Now the question is how to fix these death care problems, and I have a plan. It's a beautiful plan. If I just put a road here, and then put a beautiful death care slope. Too steep. Is that really too steep? Okay, so we're just gonna smooth this apparently. Get rid of that slope. Come on, smooth. Smooth it up. Smooth is good. Okay, it looks like we're just gonna have to flatten it completely. Yeah. There we go. That's gotta do it. There we go. Look at that. And look at that. We have a very beautiful giant crematorium now. So this is going to take care of all of the dead people. This can hold what? 32 hearses and 800 people at once. So that should fix all of our problems in the main city after the disaster killed a bunch of people. It looks like everything is going pretty well right now. Even traffic isn't that bad, which is rare in my city. Okay. There are slight traffic problems, but they can be fixed, okay? It's gonna be fine. Everything's going to be okay. They aren't that bad. They're just slightly bad. We'll work on it. We will work on it. Don't worry. It's all gonna be fine. Okay, so ignoring all the issues we have with the traffic, we have a little bit of death care issues over here. Do we actually... We'll just put a second small crematorium over here. And that should take care of the rest of the issues. And other than that, I was planning today to beautify this dam because it's huge. It was a massive project, but we haven't actually done anything with it, and we purposefully made it so that we could. So what we're going to do is we're very carefully going to put some roads, and we're going to connect the dam up to the actual city. Yes, this isn't really a super needed thing, but it's kind of cool to have people able to, you know, drive across the dam. Maybe they shouldn't go over the floodway though. that may be kind of dangerous, although it's not supposed to flood, so I guess it's fine. So to make them able to get down, we're gonna have to use some really curvy roads, taking extreme advantage the fact that if we curve, we can get through this. Oh, this is a really dangerous road. This is not a road I'd want to drive on, but you know, I'm not the one driving on it, so it's okay. All politicians ever. And would you look at that? We've made a beautiful way to get here. Now I'm just gonna connect it directly into here because almost no one is going to use it, so I'm not really worried about any traffic problems it causes. We could have a few people live here, but I feel like that would be extremely unsafe, so we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to make it into a tourist location because nothing says, oh wow, I should really visit this place more than a massive dam that's already responsible for killing a bunch of people. Or at least for just me. Is that just me? Because that is what makes me want to go to a tourist location. So obviously we're going to have to do a little bit of landscaping for this. And landscaping here is extremely expensive because we need a lot of dirt to do it. And I don't mean dirt like on your friends. I mean dirt like literal dirt. Which means we're going to even more... we're going to cannibalize this mountain even more. This is our water and dirt source. That's its entire purpose in life. So what we're doing is going to cause a little bit of flooding, but remember we have the floodway down here, so that's okay. We've prepared for slight flooding in the past. Very slight flooding. Slightly pouring over. We just have to make sure that we don't accidentally trigger the dam to move a little bit faster. Faster, because that would be an actual problem. However, we are not having any problems like that. The river is actually down to its normal height again, so we've done a very good job. Although the water is kind of going in the wrong direction in some parts, and it's acting really weird, but this outflow here takes care of the majority of the water. So now that we have this here, let's set up our tourism area. Oh, look at this. We can put down beautiful, beautiful coast things. Like, look at that. What is that even? It's a floating cafe. Haven't you always wanted to go to a floating cafe in a fishing island? How could it get any better than this? We can put a little bit of, we can put a hotel. That doesn't actually help anyone who exists, but you know, we're just spicing it up because it's such a large project, it should be kind of cool. Here we go. A marina. And a restaurant. This is just the best area ever if you're going on vacation. Ignore the slight chance of flooding and death. That's not worrying. The chances of death are slightly lower than they used to be, so it's completely safe. And there we are. Look at that. People can come up here and chill and, you know, pay their taxes because that's what they do when they're on vacation. Very hard workers on Spook Vooper. There is no source of power, but we can just pop a windmill right there. See, I think this is beautiful. Look at this beautiful resort. There's so much you can do and see. Look at that. We've got some tourists here already. This man and his dog are just looking at the beautiful water fountain. Oh, it's a woman. I assumed their gender. I've made a horrible mistake. This woman and her dog. It's beautiful. They're just looking over into the distance at the wonderful dam. It's a great tourist attraction. And you know what? We can even trick people into paying for stuff over here. We can have a bunch of little markets. Oh, this is going to be wonderful. So we're going to make this a little district. Look how many people are here. It's crazy. We've got people from all over the place coming in to just chill over here. And so, next up, what we're gonna do is we're going to make this special. We're going to go ahead and set it to organic and local produce. Oh, tourism. Oh, yeah. Never mind. Tourism. That's exactly what we want. And now we're just going to, let all the tourism happen. Yeah, look at this. Beautiful. All the tourism can happen. Except there's like no commercial demand, but they'll find a way. Look at that. The crab shack. That, whatever this is. It's literally just a little place to sit. But it's beautiful. There's a hotel. It's kind of ironic they're having water problems. If this ever floods, our entire tourism industry is just going to die. But it looks pretty nice. I think this is This was a good idea. It just gives the city a little bit of personality to have a tourism area like this. It's exciting, it's nice. They've got so much stuff to do. Look at all the people admiring the beauty. See, we're making money off of a dangerous location that also provides power. It's so capitalist. It makes me cry tears of money. See, people are going down to drive across the dam. I would be so nervous to do that considering the history behind it. And they're gonna turn around and go by the dam again. Now, if you were standing at the edge of the dam and looking down, what you see is just absolutely terrifying. Like, whee! Smack. Yeah, this is a very dangerous location, but it's also exciting. And look, the city looks so nice from it, too. I really like how this turned out. Even though we had a little bit of a disaster while we were designing it, it looks pretty great. So yeah, we've set up our little tourism industry. I'm happy with it. I think it looks pretty good. It has a lot of people coming here, too. Like, I'm actually really impressed by the amount of people who are coming here. It's really busy. We could actually build like an entire city along this. You know what? We're gonna make an entire tourism industry here. I'm feeling good about this. It's gonna be expensive because we're gonna have to do a lot of land movement. But there is so much potential for money. So much potential. And we can put a little apartment area over here. Oh, this is gonna be great. We are going to turn the dam into a wonderful part of the city. It's not just going to be for electricity anymore. It's going to be for large amounts of money. There we go. Now we can fit a little bit more in. Okay, so going across here like so, we're gonna very carefully design this area. It's gonna be kind of organic. It's not gonna be straight roads, but I also want there to be like good space management so we aren't wasting anything. There we go. That gives us a lot more space for commercial area. And then we're gonna have some apartments along here. Isn't that nice? And then we're obviously going to make the apartments all geared towards tourism. I don't think that's a thing. What can we do for residential? We can do the self-sufficient build, which we'll do. You know what? We're gonna have a very nice, clean area. It's going to have all of the cool kids. They're all gonna come over here to chill for vacation. They have somewhere to vacation right next to their homes. It's so convenient. It's like the only place on Spook Vooper where you can just relax, enjoy yourself. I keep getting freaked out because my light bulb keeps turning off and on. I gotta replace that. It's just really... I thought my power was flickering, then I realized my computer would have went off too, so yeah. That's why I keep getting silent. So this is oh, geez, no. Not next to the dam. No, no fire. No fire is allowed near the dam. We're gonna give them their own really nice fire prevention service because I don't want anything bad to be near the dam. The dam is priority number 1 in keeping safe. Go on. Send some people. You want to send a fire truck or 2 or 3 or 4? You're taking too long. Oh. Okay, so someone from somewhere else in the city saved it, so it's okay. Look at that. It's such a nice little area. I love it. I want to expand it back. That'll be really expensive, but we're making so much money, there's really no reason not to do it. We can expand it in a few directions, actually. We can take land from here, and then put it here, and take land from here, and then put it here. Take land from here, put it here. I think you guys get the idea. Pretty much we can be very efficient when designing this. That another block. We're doing so well. Just build all of that nice tourism in. All of the money. All of the money. So I am actually really excited. This is coming out so much better than I thought it would. Oh, that did a little bit of a bridge thing there. Which means we need more soil, which means we're gonna just rip the top off of the mountain. Environmentally friendly. You know what, that's fine. I'm not gonna complain. And then we can fit some more residential in here. Wow, we've made like a miniature city completely based off of tourism and mindless consumerism. I'm proud. I've invented America. Part of America. So many people. It's beautiful. I'm so proud. Although we could make a better way to get here. Just have the ships go up the dam. What I was thinking was adding a way to get here through the subway. Where's the subway? There's the subway. Yeah, that is a thing we can do. It's just going to be slightly expensive. And complicated to get it all the way up the mountain. Okay, so this is not going to go very well. I just need to get creative. So no green is allowed. Okay, here we go. There we are. It took a little bit of effort, but we have done what we were trying to do. We're gonna put it right here. And look at that. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to... I think we're just gonna make a new line. It's just gonna go from here to here. Because people can get here from the other lines, so I think this is gonna work fine. I just want to see if anyone actually uses it. People appear to be going to... No. Oh, some people are. Interesting. I think that some people are genuinely going that way. A lot of people are going that way. Look at that. We've made a good transportation system to get to this area. Very rare for me to do. Usually, the traffic... Wow. Okay, so a lot of people A lot of people are using this. They are really, really liking the parks. Look at them all. This is insane. I've never had an entire district dedicated to just leisure. I should have done this before. There's so many people. They're all just hanging out and doing their thing. It's pretty awesome. I am pretty proud of this. So this is going to be named the Damn District. This damn district. We need more power. If only there was a huge... How didn't I think of that before? Why did I put up... Why did I put a windmill next to a massive source of clean electricity? Just... zone. Jeez, I'm not very smart. I don't think of things sometimes. Like, really obvious things that I really should think of. For some reason, my mind just kind of blanks. But that's okay. Can someone please build... Yep, just one more building. Can you please put your building right here? Because we're having serious power issues. Please, please do it. I don't want to have to put, you know, I'll just put a tiny park here. Why the heck not? Now, I'm going to very carefully give myself some space for a park. This is going to cause slight flooding. I can already call it. That's okay. People are abandoning their homes now, so it's really, really important that I get this working. Where is the volleyball court? There it is. Oh, there isn't enough space. Cannot build on water. Okay, slight flooding. That's okay. That's to be expected. Welcome to Spook Vooper. Flooding is just kind of a daily thing we deal with here. It's not new. It's not rare. It is just what we do. There we go. And now we have a little park here. Look at the people playing volleyball. Oh no, that guy just fell over. Good job. Look how amazing this looks. This is like the most built up part of the city. It's like all huge blue buildings, when even down here the buildings are kind of boring. They are not that high quality. I guess it's just the tourism. It really does things. So many hotels. I'm loving it. Yeah, it looks like our new district is doing amazingly. When it comes to city planning, this was definitely a success. We've created something that is raising the value of the entire city ridiculously. There are some noise issues. And to deal with this... Oh wow, we're a metropolis now. We have everything. Yay! Our population is actually going up. We have a lot of sickness because of the amount of noise over here, but we can fix this by just plopping in... I'm not gonna put in a hospital. Let's just put in a little doctor's office right here. Hospital would be a little bit overkill, but they do need some health service. But that's gonna work fine. It's going to help all the people who are dealing with the noise. Look at that. The health is going up again. Now, we are having some goods problems, which means that our industry isn't working proper. Oh, no. Oh, no. We have some issues. Everything is quitting being, mining. There's not enough. So what we're gonna do is we're just going to expand the Garland district even more to get rid of even more of these mining jobs. We're switching over to renewable stuff. See, there's no lack of demand. for wood. The lumber industry is thriving. They're having no issues. And to help push it along, something you can actually do in City Skylines is you can find... I don't know what type of trees we have. That is not the type of tree we have. That looks like it. You can actually put trees down to help the logging industry. So we're just gonna really forest this area up. Slightly expensive. Not really. It's super cheap. And it helps the logging industry get started. So we're just going to plop down a bunch of trees. You'll see when I go into the map for this that it actually counts it as being a forested area now. Yeah, so let's look at the map, and if we do this, look at that, look at all the green. And then I can put down more trees to make it more green. I can do the same here and here. Try to get it in the crack between the buildings. And this actually pushes the forest industry to do better. More trees equal more forest. Confirmed 2K17. Obvious statements of the century. Yes, more trees does equal more forest. Believe it or not. But we are doing a good job making this all into forest, so that instead of just processing the wood, they're actually getting wood. There we go, look at that. And now the forest industry is going to do extremely well in this area. See? And they're making actual tree farms. So that was good work. We did it good. Look how clean this area is. Like, the mining area is absolutely disgusting, but the part that's moved over to lumber is doing so well, and it looks so good too. We are cleaning out an eyesore. So many trucks just full of lumber. And the lumber industry makes sense on Spook Vooper because the planet doesn't have any real lumber industry yet. We've done ore mining before. And how are we doing over here? We still don't have enough goods. Wow, look at that club. That is beautiful. I wish I was at that club. They've got lasers. Wonderful. This district is everything I dreamt it could be. And then obviously we've got our skyscrapers with gardens all over the place. It's just such a nice area. I'm really happy with how it's turning out. The traffic is getting kind of bad considering we have one small road pushing everyone in. So what we're going to do is we're going to change this from a small road to a larger road, which is going to be slightly challenging. We're going to see how far we can make it. Oh. We can make it around that corner. And it's just going to have trouble on that last bit there. Okay. No, I'm confident that I can get this to work. Okay, so this one part of the road is like stupidly high. And so what we're going to do is we're going to smooth it out. This is taking too long. Slightly larger brush. Activate. Very smooth. I think that's better. I think that's going to work fine. So we're just going to go back to the roads. We're going to rebuild these. And now we're going to try to get the big road There we go. That works. I'm looking at that. Now we've got lanes for emergency equipment and buses, and we have lanes for everything else. There are so many people coming in. It's actually an issue how many people. What we can do is we can expand the roads. If we just kind of make more ways to come into the area, it'll spread out where people enter and exit. But it's not a real solution, sadly. We're gonna have a little bit of places to work here, because currently we have no way to get a job. So we're going to put some offices. And then we're going to expand the residential area. And of course we're going to have the commercial area. I think that looks good. And then we have to make sure they do all have water. Okay, so that should work fine. Now there's some jobs in the area. More people are moving in. So many people. This district is growing faster than the rest of the city was. It's doing so well, everyone loves the dam. Look at all the pools. Why would you put a pool right next to this giant lake? Why wouldn't you just swim in the lake? Oh. The dam. Yeah, getting sucked into the dam may be a bad idea. Yeah, I can see how that's a problem now. I don't blame them anymore. And actually, I think... I'm not sure, but I think if we put some logging industry over here, it would fix their problem. But I'm not sure how much I want to move over here, because they're having traffic issues. And that's worrying. Very worrying. They don't have enough goods. They're abandoning. No. We can't have them leaving. That would be really bad. We need to give them a better connection to the goods, because the goods come here and then they leave. They've got no way to get there. That's the problem. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a secondary way for goods to leave. We're going to give them an option to move through the dam district. And that is going to require us to use this. Oh, look at that little tunnel there. Beautiful. And then we're gonna come around here. The first time we have flooding issues again, this is going to get completely destroyed, but still something they can use. Now look at that. Now there's a new way that freight can get places. I don't know if anyone will actually use that way, though. Is there anyone who actually wants to specifically go over there? Let's see, I can actually check if anyone's going to use it by clicking here and going to routes. Someone's going this way. But who? Whomst? Oh, there we go. We have some trucks coming this way. We have a lot of things using this road. So seems like it wasn't a horrible idea. But when will they actually use it? It says that we have stuff coming. Where are they coming from? This way. So they're going across here. When? Where are you people? It says that you exist. Oh, there's someone coming this way. Huh. Now I'm gonna put a fast lane here too. If they want to go a little bit speedier, because we're not gonna put anything along here, are we? So we're gonna just put speedy lane, super speedy lane. And this speedy lane is going to help the freight get over here using this rather than going through 80 million roads in the main city, which will congest everything. You may be saying, aren't more roads just going to make things more complicated? Yeah. That is a valid concern, but I think this is going to do a good job in convincing traffic to go in this direction. Yes, some people are going to use it. It's just faster. People are going to use the fast lane. There we go. Industry is using it, finally. Okay, so the industry likes having this fast lane, because that makes this a faster way to go than the other roads. And they're gonna come across here with their goods, and hopefully they're gonna save the day. Give people the stuff they need. There we go. They're stopping at the commercial industry. Beautiful. So now we have a lane for the industry to use. Seems to work. Maybe not beautifully. We can make a little skip way here too. It's better than nothing. But what we really need is some industry to connect to here directly. We need them to make some of their own stuff. And that is going to be interesting to do. Because, well, if we click here, we have a little bit of ore. A little bit of ore. And I was ignoring that before, and we also have oil. Both resources are extremely valuable to us, but when it comes to the black gold, it's something we want to look at. And so the last thing we are going to do in this episode is we're going to set up a little bit of an oil industry, because it'll take a while to get started. So might as well start now. But in the long run, it's going to make us a lot of money. So we're going to make a way to get up this mountain. Which is going to be really expensive because this mountain is really hard to get up. Then we're going to use what we get from this to expand this dam district. Which I actually forgot to expand the district. But that's okay. They'll rebuild. The dam district is now home to 3,000 people. Compare that to Dale Park with none, Sterling Park with 37,000, and the Elizabeth district with 5,000. And right over here, Briarwood Square, which is coming in at 1,600. Briarwood Square is just this little nice neighborhood. It's just so quaint. It's amazing. They just like the simple things in life. Like dirt roads. They probably don't actually like the dirt roads, but, you know, it's really cheap maintenance, and we know if anything goes wrong in the rest of the city from the dam, Briarwood Square is always going to be there. We're never going to lose everyone. We need more workers. Would you look at that? That's actually interesting. We are out of workers. We may have to make a little residential area right over here to help them out. But I'm not concerned about that right now. Right now we're working in the dam district. Now, if you can't tell what I'm doing, I'm using a very skilled technique to make a way to get up. We have to start here, and we gotta go here, and then we gotta go here, then we gotta go here, then we gotta go here. And if we smooth this out, it makes a path that's slightly less inclined than the other one. But I still think it's way too much to get a road up. Yeah. This is gonna take a lot of effort, isn't it? It's gonna take a lot of money. A lot of money, a lot of effort, a lot of time. It's okay though. We're making areas that we can put cities, so I'm not gonna complain. We're doing a kind of terrace design to get up. But I know it's going to work, so worth it. If it works, it works. A little bit lower than that, actually. Then we gotta move out, move in. We're so close. Do. And I think just a little bit more. Okay. So this is the beautiful way to get on top of the mountain. And now all we have to do... I'm actually going to make another step here. Is we have to smooth it out. By smoothing it out, it should make a way that a road can actually go up. These edges are so steep. Why can't I make this tool more powerful? It's not smoothing enough. This is gonna be a mess. Oh, wait. It can actually do it. It can do it. Okay. So I think we may actually be fine then. Yep. This is gonna work. We have actually successfully made a giant staircase. And this staircase leads directly to rich soil. It's all oil. All of it is oil. There we go. And now all we have to do, yep. We have struck black gold. Now all we have to do is go around like this, zone it, and create a district. And we are going to name it the Gold Hills. Because it's the closest we're getting to gold on this planet. There we go. And now the name's in the correct position. Yay. And now we just have to set it to oil. Mwahaha. We do like environmentally friendly, and then 2 seconds later I'm making the least environment friendly thing ever. But money. But money. We have like no industry demand though. So what we're gonna have to do is we're going to have to strategically... I can't see anything. That's a problem. We're gonna strategically build some residential to the side to give it workers. Kind of like the Garland district is going to get soon. How much noise does it make? Okay, so it's... the logging isn't that bad. It's not as bad as the ore. But we're gonna have to keep people pretty separated from it. The noise throughout the city is pretty bad. It's pretty loud. But what can you do? The dam district is very loud. How loud is the dam? Oh, it's not that loud at all, really. That's pretty great. Okay, so I think we're gonna end this here. This was a great episode. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you've enjoyed, and look at that beautiful district we've just made. I think it looks pretty damn great. And down from the main city, you can just see the line of traffic waiting to go to paradise. Yeah. I think this episode actually went smoothly. Oh, this should be like a phone background or a computer background. It's pretty nice looking. Bye.